Hello, welcome to Spiritual Revelations Tarot. Today we are going to do a reading, What's Coming in Love, and we're going to start with Pisces. I hope everyone is well. Pisces, Spirit, what's coming in love for Pisces? North Star, 12th House Spirit. What's coming in love for Pisces? North Node, 12th House Spirit. All right. 3 cards. Spirit, what's coming in love for Pisces? North Node, 9th House. What's coming in love for Pisces? North Node, 9th House. Spirit. Okay, Pisces. All right, Pisces. We have 3 cards on the table for Pisces. What's coming in love? First card is timing. If you are in the creative flow, you feel everything flowing together in divine timing. All right? Willpower. Use your willpower to bravely overcome thoughts of compromise and defeat. These are what Spirit wants you to concentrate on, Pisces, in order for love to come into your life. First, it has to be the correct timing. If you are in a creative flow, you feel everything flowing together in divine order. So, if you want to feel that you are flowing in the right direction, we have to use our creativity to flow so you can feel that everything is flowing together. And we have to have the willpower to use to bravely overcome thoughts of compromise and defeat. In other words, we have to use our willpower to change our way of thinking. And the last card, enchantment. We are enchanted when the muses sing the art spirit into us. So we need to be inspired. We need to inspire our creativity at the right time in order to go with the flow and be brave to overcome thoughts of compromise and defeat. We don't want to think defeat. We want to think success, positivity. All right. Spirit, let's have a card for timing. What's coming in love for Pisces? North Node, 9th House, Spirit. Timing. What's coming for love for Pisces? North Node, 12th House, Spirit. What's coming in love for Pisces? North Star, 12th House, Spirit. All right, timing. All right, here we go. Timing is important. Here we have a man holding a coin. Somebody in the right time wants to make an offer. Pisces. Man holding a corn. All right, second card, willpower. What's coming in love for Pisces? Well, Pisces need to have the willpower to bravely overcome thoughts of compromise and defeat. What's coming in love for Pisces? When Pisces is able to bravely overcome compromise and defeat. Spirit. We have broken heart. Right, Pisces. In order for anyone to come into your life, it's going to be at the perfect time. And if you are feeling brokenhearted, you have to have the willpower to bravely overcome thoughts of compromise and defeat in a situation. So you can't be brokenhearted and start a relationship. Okay, let's clarify enchantment. One card for enchantment for Pisces, North Node, 9th house spirit. Okay, it's Pisces. Right, you need to have patience. There's no need to rush. When you rush, you bring in the wrong individual, Pisces. And that's your message, Pisces. If you resonated with this message, please press the thumbs up button and join Spiritual Revelations Tarot. All right. These are beautiful cards. Let's take a look at the back of these cards. Beautiful card. Beautiful artwork. All right, timing. Here we see a woman playing a flute and a bird watching her play, using her creativity to soothe herself through song. The second card was the willpower. We see an Indian woman with birds. No, butterflies represents newness, and an animal. So, Spirit is saying like nature, it all has to do with nature, going out in nature to renew oneself, to gain the willpower to bravely overcome thoughts of compromise and defeat, to go out in nature. And this last card was enchantment. Somebody is enchanted with you, Pisces, North Node, 12th house, by this image on the card of two people who are enchanted with each other. All right, let's go to the next reading, which is for Aquarius. Spirit, what messages do you have for Aquarius when it comes to love, Spirit? What messages do you have for Aquarius when it comes to love? What should Aquarius be focusing on when it comes to love, Spirit? Okay, we're going to take 3 cards. For Aquarius, North Node, 11th house, Spirit. What's coming in love for Aquarius, North Node, 11th house? Okay, Aquarius. First card out is there's going to be a happy accident for you, Aquarius. Fortune. Fortunate accidents can act as guides to edit and be open to where you should go next, Aquarius. A happy accident will occur in your life. Direction. Direction. Spirit says switch gears, reboot, and try a new difficult direction, Aquarius. Spirit is saying to change your direction and you will run into a happy accident. Okay? And the third card, Spirit wants you to go deeper, expressing the deeper meaning in life while staying attuned to childlike wonder is at the heart of all great art. All right. And why art? Because art allows us to express our innermost thoughts and feelings regarding the world surrounding us. All right, so what's coming in love for Aquarius? One card for happy accident. What about this happy accident? Clarify happy accident for us, Spirit. For Aquarius, 11th house, North Node. One card. Thank you, Spirit. Happy accident. It's time to take action, Aquarius. This card reminds me of the chariot with the white and black horses. You know, it's time to take action. There's no take action. Come out of the dark into the light. That's the I see with the horses. But that's not right either. The shadow is the correct. Come out of the shadow and move into the light. Spirit says take action so you can run into this happy accident. All right, Aquarius, direction. What direction should Aquarius go when it comes to love, Spirit? What direction should Aquarius go? The card is Spirit says you should be moving toward the door to value, Aquarius. Take action and move toward the door to value. What does the door to value mean? Personal value, money value. You're worth more than anyone can offer you. But being realistically, thinking realistically, we should all move to the door of value. Don't let anyone make you feel less. Okay? And we should always think highly of ourselves. So, Aquarius, take action and move toward the door of value. All right. Next card is go deeper. What should Aquarius ponder about deeper, Spirit? All right. And Aquarius, Spirit says you should go deeper. Have patience. Okay. Have patience. And the angel of love shall appear for you, Aquarius. Have patience, and the angel of love will accidentally appear in your life when you change directions toward the door to value. Okay? And that's your message, Aquarius. If you resonated with this message, Aquarius, please press the thumbs up button and join Spiritual Revelations Tarot. All right, let's move on to the next sign is Capricorn. All right, Spirit, what's coming in love for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to do to bring love into his or her life, Spirit? What changes do Capricorn need to make to bring love into his or her life, Spirit? What changes should Capricorn North Star, Capricorn Sun, North Star, 10th house, do to bring change, to bring love into their life? I pulled 3 cards for Capricorn Sun, North Node, 10th house. What should Capricorn prepare to do to bring love into their life, Spirit? Okay, Capricorn. See a woman in the field pondering and thinking, looking at this butterfly, new birth, new life, and a man standing in a pond of water, probably expressing emotions. All right, let's take a look at the card. Muse. Seek out or act as a positive, inspiring, and helpful muse to another's creativity. All right, so that means praise others for their creative ideas. Okay, Capricorn. The next card is visualize. When we develop our abilities to visualize, we can manifest maximum influence on our experience of reality. So visualize. Be the painter on a blank canvas, and visualize and paint the life you wish. All right, and Spirit says, explore. Trust your imagination and to help you journey through your inner landscape to find what you seek. All right, so first we have to be inspired. Second, we need to visualize the life that we seek. And third, we need to go out and explore the possibilities of our imagination. Okay? And this exploration is about taking a journey through our inner landscape, to get in touch with our emotions. And that's why we saw this man standing in water. Full water represents emotions. All right, so let's take a look for Capricorn. What's coming in love for Capricorn, Spirit? Let me shuffle the cards. What's coming in love for Capricorn? What's coming in love for Capricorn, Spirit? Okay, we have the thinking woman. The thinking woman is contemplating about her other half, yin yang. Okay. All right. Clarify muse for Capricorn spirit. One card. We're going to clarify muse. This card is coming out for everybody. What card is that? Patience. Patience. And the next card that came out is Door to Spirit. So, Muse said to seek out or act as a positive, inspiring, and helpful muse to another person's creativity. And that requires patience in order to seek out and be a positive person. Requires patience because we have to train our mind to be inspired. We need to be inspired first before we try to inspire anyone else. So if you're not personally inspired, Spirit is saying to be patient. And the next card is the Door to Spirit. And how do we open this door to Spirit? Our Spirit is saying the door to Spirit. How do we get to the door to Spirit? And most oftentimes we pick up a Bible to read it, to become inspired by Spirit's words, so that we can be inspired to inspire others. All right? Clarify, visualize for Capricorn, North Star, 10th house spirit. When we develop our abilities to visualize, we can manifest maximum influence on our experience in reality. And here we have community. When we visualize, we can manifest maximum influence on our experience in reality. So we can visualize ourselves in the community, manifesting our influences and experiences with others here on earth. Okay, so Spirit wants you to visualize the life you want and go out into the community and socialize with other like-minded people. All right, what does Spirit mean? To explore, to trust your imagination to help you journey through your inner landscape. All right, clarify, explore, Spirit. All right. Spirit wants you, Capricorn. This is a woman holding a heart. Someone in your life has love for you, Capricorn. Spirit says trust your imagination to help you. This is your imagination right here, visualization. And this visualization will help you through your inner landscape, your feelings, to examine your feelings. There's a woman holding a heart here for you, Capricorn, male or female. The door to personal healing and happiness. So once you are healed, the door to personal healing and happiness will open for you, Capricorn. All right, that's your message, Capricorn. If you resonated with this message, please press the thumbs up button and join Spiritual Revelations Tarot. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius spirit. All right, what messages do you have for Sagittarius Sun, North Node, Ninth House spirit? What's coming in love for Sagittarius Sun, North Node, Ninth House spirit? What's coming in love for Sagittarius North Node, Ninth House? Sagittarius Sun, North Node, Ninth House. What should Sagittarius prepare for, spirit? Okay, Sagittarius. What should Sagittarius prepare? How should Sagittarius prepare for this love that's coming in, spirit? Or is already here? 3 cards. Let's see. All right, 1. Okay, Sagittarius, look. This person looks like an angel. Her face is hidden by her arms. It's like she's peeking at something. And with one eye open. The next card, the artwork, expresses 2 people communicating with each other. The last card, we have a building with guarded, a building with a guard guarding it, like guarding their home. All right, let's turn these cards over. Wounds. Communication, right, that's what we said. 2 people talking to each other. Communication, look like a house. Security, sacred space, right, protecting your home. All right, Sagittarius, Spirit is telling you, wounds, withheld support from the past can cause low self-esteem that cripples actions. So Spirit wants you to change your way of thinking of the past, because people were not there to support you. And this is the cause of your stagnation. Spirit wants you to go out and communicate with others. The clarity, interactivity, and timing of communications is critical. And Spirit says your sacred space is your home. Your sacred space could be your heart. And your sacred space is your mind. Use beautiful art, music, and creativity of all kinds to put you into a sacred space. All right? Because Spirit don't want you to think about the wounds you experienced when you received no support from earthlings. But know that Spirit is always there with you, Sagittarius. Go out and communicate. The clarity of interactivity and timing of communications is critical. All right? And Spirit wants you to use beautiful art, music, Use these tools to bring you up out of any disappointments, any feelings of low self-esteem. Play music. Go outside. Play basketball. Be creative. You know? All right. That's what Spirit wants you to do, Sagittarius. All right, so let's see what's coming in love for Sagittarius. All right, Spirit, what's coming in love for Sagittarius? What's coming in love for Sagittarius, Spirit? What's coming in love for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, North Node, 9th house, Spirit. What's coming in love for Sagittarius? A man holding a coin is going to make an offer to you, Sagittarius. It's the thinking man. Who thinks the most? That is swords. This is probably an air sign who is wanting to bring you something of value. They've been thinking about you. See, under the card of communication. Did this man wound you? Broke your heart? Because it's talking about wounds. And someone wants to come in and offer value for your love. They've been out overthinking. All right, let me take one more card for sacred space. Moon, that's right. The moon talks about emotions, feelings. The moon illuminates what is hidden in our life. All right? So this male wants to reveal that they value you. They've been thinking about you. And something was illuminated to this male about you, Sagittarius. All right, that's your message, Sagittarius. If you resonated with this message, please press the thumbs up button. Join Spiritual Revelations Tarot, and I'll see you in the next reading, Sagittarius. All right, next reading is for Scorpio. All right, Spirit, what does Scorpio need to prepare for when it comes to love? What do Scorpio need to prepare for? Scorpio Sun, 8th house, North Node, Spirit. Messages for Scorpio Sun, 8th house, North Star. Okay. 3 cards for Scorpio Sun, North Star, 8th house, Spirit. Oh, do we have 3 cards already? One more card. All right, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, Spirit says that share. To help you make progress, it's a good idea to share what you have and what you care about. All right? Free associate. Allow the first thing that comes into your mind without self-censorship to bestow a vision upon you. Free associate. Limits. Know that limiting attitudes are often formed as protective reactions to past events. All right, so Spirit wants you, Scorpio, in order to help you make progress. Spirit wants you to share what you have. Why? Sharing is caring. What are you willing to give up, Scorpio? Not give up. You want to willingly give and share what you have and what you care about. Share your feelings with others, basically. All right, free associate. Allow the first thing that comes into your mind. And don't self-censor yourself. You're being too hard on yourself, Scorpio. Just do the first thing that comes to your mind without questioning why you're doing it. Okay? Limits. Know that limiting attitudes are often formed as protective reactions to past events. All right? So it looks like, but know that limiting attitudes are often formed as protective reactions. Right. That's why Spirit says free associate. Stop self-censoring yourself. Just go and do it without censoring yourself about it. Because when you censor yourself, you're putting up a protective wall and not allowing others to come in. All right, Scorpio? So let's see what's coming in love for Scorpio Spirit. Scorpio Sun, North Node, 8th house. Okay. Seems like my table is not even here. Not balanced. Okay. Let's have 3 cards for Scorpio. Sun, 8th house, North Node. 3 cards, Spirit. What's coming in love for Scorpio? All right, let me take this card. This is what's coming in for Scorpio. All right, the world. The world. Share. The world represents endings for new beginnings. If we experience an ending, know that it's not the end. An ending represents a time for something new to appear. And Spirit wants you to share your experience. Share what you have and what you care about to others, Scorpio. All right, what's coming in love is the angel of balance. Spirit wants you to balance your innermost feelings when it comes to love. We can't experience love if we are not in balance with ourselves. And there are limits. Coming in for you, Scorpio, is blossoming abundance in your new world, your new experiences that Spirit has planned for you. An ending brings new beginnings. And we have to be balanced, as I said, in order to bring in this blossoming abundance that's coming your way, Scorpio. And that's your message. If you resonated with this, Scorpio, please press the thumbs up button and join Spiritual Revelations Tarot, and I will see you in your next reading, Scorpio. All right, let's do Libra. Libra. What do Libra need to prepare for in order to have love in their life, Spirit? Libra, Sun, North Node, 7th house, Spirit. Libra, Sun, North Node, 7th house. Okay, let me pull 3 cards for Libra, Sun, North Node, 7th house. All right, this one's sticking out. This is for Libra, Sun, North Node, 7th house. Let's take a look at the artwork. This picture reminds me of Temperance, a woman. Her head, let me put these cards right here. Her head is facing up, leaning back, looking at the sky, while the vessel she holds, all the fluid falls out of the vessel and onto the ground. The second card is a man looking up at this beautiful butterfly. See that man right there in red, looking up at that beautiful butterfly. And the ground, is that total ground? No sky? Brown earth. The man is walking the fields, walking, and notice this beautiful butterfly flying above. This image looks like it's upside down. Yeah, it is. Because when you look up, you should see the sky, but it's the ground. And at the bottom, the blue down here looks more like the sky or either water. All right, the last image is a woman taking a walk. All right, let's see, take a look. Passion. See, look like the water fell out the vessel. No emotions. Second card, distractions. Somebody is being distracted by a beautiful butterfly. And look, a walk. Mean time. All right, Libra. Spirit says, passion. It will take passion for you to push through your self-criticism to get to a place of confidence, Libra. Boy, this is really everybody. We are our own worst enemy. We're the ones who stopping ourselves from love coming in because we're too self-critical of ourselves. This is for Libra. Distractions. Libra, you're being distracted by that beautiful butterfly. When you are trying to solve a problem, you will often be tested by distractions. And that's that beautiful butterfly. Libra, was you distracted by someone else? You will often be tested by distractions, Libra, when you are trying to solve a problem. Okay, time. Time can be seen to be both linear and a spiral circle, back to explore concepts from the past and create the future. So time You need to get out of a loop. It can be a straight line that you're going on or a spiral circle. So Spirit wants you, Libra, to circle back, to explore concepts from the past and create the future. So you need to go back and examine what caused a situation to happen so that you can avoid it and move to create your future. All right? So let's take a look. What's coming in love for Libra Spirit? Libra Sun, North Node, 7th house. What's coming in love for Libra? What's coming in love for Libra Spirit? 3 cards. What's coming in love for Libra Spirit? All right, 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards. All right, what's coming in love for Libra? Okay, first card is Door to Spirit. All right, so you need to be inspired, Libra, because you're criticizing yourself too much. Door to Spirit. Spirit wants you to go within to learn more about yourself. Why are you criticizing yourself so much when it comes to passion? I don't know. It's what I see. Are you not pleased with yourself? Spirit wants you to go in and examine your self-criticism and wants you to get to a place of confidence. And I did a video on I am, the power of I am. All right. These are positive affirmations that would help you to boost your confidence. All right. Next card is Appreciation, Libra. Spirit wants you to be confident and know that you are appreciated. Okay. And don't be distracted. Because you're trying to solve a problem and there are so many distractions coming your way, Libra. Spirit wants you to stay focused and know with confidence that you are appreciated. And know with confidence that you value yourself. And when you know that you value yourself, then others will appreciate you. When we appreciate ourselves, and not be critical about ourselves. Because why? We're human. We make mistakes. All right? The third card is Spirit is saying that when your confidence level or your confidence will increase and people do appreciate you, and it's time to take action, Libra. It's time to keep moving forward. This is the Chariot. It's time to move forward, Libra. Go out and get what you desire. And have the confidence to know you are appreciated. knowing you are appreciated, meaning you appreciate yourself first. Others will treat you the same as you treat yourself. And go out there and explore and take action. All right, Libra. If you resonated with this reading, please press the thumbs up button. Join Revelations Tarot. And I will see you in your next reading, Libra. All right. You would notice in my readings that I do not mention signs. I personally feel that when we constantly talk about signs, it's confusing. What we are after is the energy, not so much the people, but the energy. And that's why I don't mention signs in my readings, other than who I am doing a reading for. All right, our next is, who's next? Virgo? Yeah, I think this Virgo. All right, Spirit, what does Virgo need to do to bring love into their life, Spirit? What does Virgo need to do to bring love into their life? What does Virgo need to do to bring love into their life? All right. What cards were those? All right, those fell out. 3 cards fell out for you, Virgo, automatically. All right. The art. Let's take a look at the artwork first here. How can I use my intuition with this artwork? All right. On the first card, I see a woman and a child bonding together. Second card, I see a bird looking at these fish down here. The bird must be hungry. Or the bird is watching the flow of the fish. And look, the fish are going in the opposite directions. So somebody we have 2 people who are going in, not 2 fish going in the opposite direction. All right. The opposite directions are bumping heads. And the last card, the artwork is, look like we have a baby. And this baby has wings. It's all alone. Okay, that's what I see on the cards. Let's turn the cards over. This message is for Virgo. Worry, recycle, and seed. All right, worry. Are you worrying about something, Virgo? Worry is attachment to a particular outcome and the fear that it will not come to pass. Does worry ever solve anything, Virgo? No. So perhaps this is a lesson that you need to learn not to do. What's the point in worrying? Do you have control over it? More than likely, we don't. That is why people worry, because they don't have control over it. Worry is attachment to a particular outcome and the fear that it will not come to pass. All right? Recycle. Learn from the past and apply it to creating your vision of the future. Right, we all have to learn from past experiences. That is how we progress and move forward, learning from our mistakes. All right. And then when we learn from our mistakes, we can plant a new seed, having the intention to grow like a seed and bloom is at the heart of creativity. So if we want to create love in our life, stop worrying about things we have no control over. Reflect on the past, on what went wrong, in order to correct and not repeat. And seed, we need to plant seeds for our future so that we can harvest when the time is right. Okay? All right, that was for Virgo. All right, what's coming in love for Virgo, Spirit? What's coming in love for Virgo, Spirit? What's coming in love for Virgo? Okay, let's see. One card. This is for Virgo. Let's see what Spirit says about what's coming in love for you, Virgo. First card out is the Angel of Love. Angel of Love. The Angel of Love wants to come in and ease your worrying. Don't let worry rob you of your opportunities. Okay? Second card is strategy. Come up with a strategy or a plan for your future. And the last card is cornucopia. This is happiness, total happiness. So the Angel of Love is here to support you, Virgo. Spirit wants you to come up with a plan. Reflect on what you have learned in your life to come up with a plan for the future. And don't repeat past mistakes. Okay? And stop worrying because you have planted a seed. Your seeds are ready to harvest, Virgo, because you have cornucopia. So you're moving in the right direction, but stop worrying. Just don't repeat the mistakes of the past consciously. Sometimes we may be doing it unconsciously. But as long as you plant seeds, meaning manifest, and your harvest will be there for you, Virgo. And that's your message. If you resonate with this message, Virgo, please press the thumbs up button and join Spiritual Revelations Tarot. And I will see you in the next one, Virgo. Bye. All right, our next sign is What is our next sign? Leo? Yes, Leo. Leo. Messages, what do Leo need to? What messages do you have for Leo in order to bring love into their life, spirit? What do Leo need to do? All right. What do Leo need to do, spirit? All right. Let's get 3 cards for Leo. Sun, North Node, 5th house. Leo, Sun, North Node, 5th house, spirit. What does Leo need to do in order to bring love into their life? 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards. Okay, Leo. Look like I see. Ooh, these are pretty. What? They look like leopards. This look like 2 people together. And, ooh, this almost look like the kitty cat, the sun. All right, let's take a look. Insight. All right, insight. Leo. Spirit wants you to have insight, to see beyond appearances, masks, cliches, and cultural stereotypes to gain insights. So, we need to look past color, culture, and how we identify others. We need to look past all those stereotypes when it comes to seeing another person or people. We have to look beyond what society has taught us to look for and look into the soul of an individual and have the insight. Use your intuition. Let your intuition, your insight guide you about a person's heart and not by cultural differences, stereotypes, masks, and cliches, and how people appear on the outside. 2nd card, collaboration. Creative people can be inspired by sharing and stimulating creativity in others. Right. We all have ideas. And when we think we have a great idea, what do? We like to share it with other people. So when they see our progress, that will be inspiration for them also. All right. Next card is innovation. Have fun and experiment inventing something that surprises and has never existed before. That is hard. I've tried. Everything on the sun has been created or thought of into existence because we have been here on this earth for a long time. All right, so Spirit wants you, Leo, to have insight. Leo talks about courage. To have insight to look beyond the veil of people. To collaborate and be creative, stimulating others. Leo. And innovate. Create something new that no one else has ever thought of before. All right? That's your message from Spirit, Leo. All right. What love What's coming in love for Leo Spirit? What's coming in love for Leo Spirit? Oh, my deck is upside down. What's coming in love for Leo Spirit? What's coming in love for Leo? All right. First card, second card, third card. What's coming in love for Leo? Oh, woman holding a heart, Leo. Is this you or is this someone holding a heart for you? But there's hostility here. This male is hostile. And the last card is patience. Spirit wants you to have the insight. Look beyond the veil. Look beyond stereotypes, culture, and cliches when it comes to people, because it's causing the collaboration with another person is causing hostilities. When you don't see an individual for who they truly are, without judging them from their appearances, stereotyping them, or culturally, maybe a person of a different race. All right? But it's causing hostility with someone opposite to you. All right? And Spirit wants you to have patience when you're trying to create something new with an individual. All right? And if you resonated with this, Leo, click the like button and join Spiritual Revelations Tarot. And that's your message, Leo. All right, let's take a look at Cancer. Well, we almost done here. Cancer. What messages do you have for Cancer Spirit? Cancer Sun, 4th house, North Node Spirit. I say North Node because we're all supposed to be following our North Star. And that will give us a more accurate reading here toward our North Star. All right. Cancer. Let's add 3 cards for Cancer Spirit. 1, 2, 3. All right, Cancer. Somebody's standing, looking back. Somebody in the present is looking back at you, Cancer. We have 3 people here contemplating, making decisions. And we have a person here playing a flute, music to the birds, all right? Patience. Creativity takes time, Cancer. And sometimes a product can seem to be taking too long or seem to be failing or falling. Failing. Something needs time, Cancer. What is needed in this situation is cooperation. Your goal can benefit from you surrounding yourself with like-minded people. Cancer. And timing. If you are in the creative flow, you feel everything flowing together in divine order. All right. Patience. Love requires patience, cooperation, and timing. And that is so true. All right, so what's coming in love for Cancer? What is coming in love for Cancer? You're going on a journey, but somebody is all tied up. Let's see. What's coming in love for Cancer? Let's see. What's coming in love for Cancer, Spirit? First card we have, this man been coming out in more than one reading, boy. The man holding the corn. And this reminds me of the page or the Knight of Pentacles, that who is a slow moving, very slow moving. Right, because there needs to be patience. That's why this person is moving so slow. But he's here. Ooh. Who is this for, Cancer? You have another man holding a heart. They want to cooperate with you, Cancer. All right? And, ooh, there's hostility here. This is for Cancer. We have 3 men. You have a man holding a coin, wanting to make a small offer, but he's slow in acting. And we have another man holding a heart who's in love with you. He has feelings. He wants to show those feelings to you, Cancer. And we have a third one over here who is hostile. Probably angry because you got 2 other people over here. All right. And if you resonate with this, Cancer, this is your message. Love requires patience, cooperation, and timing. And clearly, somebody is out of step. Somebody is slow moving. Someone wants to cooperate with you in the present. They want to show their feelings for you. One has money, one has feelings, and one is hostile. Boy. Or these can be the same, the energies in one person. All right, so that's your message, Cancer. If you resonate with this reading, please press the thumbs up button and join Spiritual Revelations Tarot, and I'll join you in the next one. Bye, Cancer. All right. Next we have Gemini. Gemini, Taurus, and Aries. All right, Gemini. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini? What does Gemini need to change in order to have love in their life, Spirit? Let me get 3 cards. Gemini. Oh, those are 3 cards right there. Okay, let's move on. All right, it's been 1 hour and 13 minutes. First card out is indecision. Gemini cannot make a decision. They are being mused. Muse. They're using somebody as a muse. It's time to evolve, Gemini. Decide not to make a decision at this time. This will be a constructive, valid, and useful decision. And that is not to make a decision. Oh boy. Muse. Seek out or act as a positive, inspiring, and helpful muse to another's creativity. All right? Evolve. Creative ideas evolve out of this invisible and profound nothingness of proverbial consciousness. It's time to evolve. You be the muse and help someone else's creativity, Gemini. And it's okay. Can't make a decision is the decision. So you must like where you are if you can't make a decision. All right. What's coming in love for Gemini spirit? Boy, my voice all of a sudden changed. What's coming in love for Gemini spirit? Must be perking up here. Oh, nah. Slow moving Gemini. Okay. What's coming in love for Gemini spirit? All right, let's take a card. First card out. Second card. Third card. What's coming in love for Gemini? First card over is door to personal healing and happiness. Indecision. It's time for you to heal, Gemini. If you don't know what you want, all right? It's time to go within and heal yourself so that you can be happy. Second card is Magician and the Mirror. All right? One hand, he has water reflecting back to him, and fire in the other hand. All right? We know that water and fire don't mix. Water automatically puts the fire out. So you're thinking about your emotions, and you're becoming passionate about something with that fire in the other hand, water in one hand, emotions versus action. Emotions versus action. Magician and the Mirror. You are the magician, Gemini. Or you are mirroring someone. Next card is anxiety. All right? You need to evolve. Come up with creative ideas to evolve out of the invisible, profound nothingness. Because you are full of anxiety due to this indecision in your life. And you are mirroring someone. Why? There needs to be healing taking place. You're the magician. The magician uses all the tools necessary to manifest what they want in their life, but it's causing anxiety. First thing to do is to sit down and think, what do you truly want? When you make that decision, then you can go out and experience the life that you want. All right? That's your message, Gemini. If you resonated with this, please press the thumbs up button and join Spiritual Revelations Tarot. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Gemini. All right. Next one is Taurus. Then we have one more sign, Taurus. Sorry this video is so long, but I had to put them all in one video. I don't like doing sections. So these readings will be time-stamped. And you can find those timestamps by clicking the More button at the bottom of this video. All right, what's coming for Taurus? What does Taurus need to do to bring love into their life, Spirit? All right, Taurus. All right, let's take a look at Taurus. Oh, we just had this card. Insight. See beyond appearances, masks, cliches, cultural stereotypes to gain insight. All right? We can't judge people by their outer appearances. In order to know anyone, we have to have experienced time with them so that we can gain insight into another person. Analyze. Analyze your time is well spent analyzing. Oh, yeah. Your time is well spent analyzing, but only up to where you become too attached to any particular outcome. All right? So don't ponder too long because you're going to want a particular outcome and no outcome comes out exactly the way we want it. Do it. Beliefs. We all have certain beliefs that help us or can trap us and keep us from moving toward creative solutions. All right? So somebody must be overanalyzing, stuck in their head about a situation. All right? But they need to have the insight to look beyond cultural differences, stereotypes. You're analyzing too long. Okay, what's coming in love for Taurus spirit? What's coming in love for Taurus? All right, Taurus, your first card is attachment. Didn't we say something about attachment already? Yes, attachment to the outcome. So we need to drop the mask. We need to be authentic with ourselves and with others. All right, next card. You have a woman holding a heart for you, Taurus. Somebody here is overanalyzing a situation regarding this woman holding a heart. Why? You're attached to a certain outcome with this woman? That will more than likely not be the outcome that you wish for. And here, we have a contract here, which is good. We all have certain beliefs that help us or can trap us. So, are you showing your real self to this woman holding a heart? Do you have a contract with this woman? But somebody in this situation is wearing a mask. Somebody needs to take the mask off. Because how can you be in love with someone and they not being authentic? That's when we become trapped. And that's your message, Taurus. If you resonate with this, please press the thumbs up button and join Spiritual Revelations Tarot. And I'll see you in the next one, Taurus. Bye. All right, we had our last sign, and that is Aries. Aries, Spirit, what should Aries know when it comes to love, Spirit? What should Aries concentrate on when it comes to love, Spirit? How can Aries, Sun, first house, North Node, bring love into their life? All right, Aries. Let's get the cards out for Aries. All right, 3 cards. Two cards came up already in other readings. First card out is a woman is gazing out the window, wondering what's next. She's looking up at the sky at the same time spilling out the water from her vessel. And a man being distracted by a beautiful butterfly. Push, Aries. Don't feel inadequate. Forget how to quit. Push on, no matter how things look. Second card, passion. It will take passion for you to push through your self-criticism to get to a place of confidence. Third card, you're being distracted. When you are trying to solve a problem, you will oftentimes be distracted. All right, so Spirit wants you to push forward. You're being distracted. And passion. It would take passion for you to push through your self-criticism. We are our own worst enemy. All right. What's coming in love for Aries, Spirit? 1, 2, 3. What's coming in love for Aries? All right, Aries. The world, an ending. Endings come so we can have new beginnings. And you have a caring connection waiting for you, Aries. But there are financial constraints in this marriage. All right? Someone is being distracted financially. There's passion here and Spirit. After an ending, Aries, there's a new beginning. And Spirit wants you to keep pushing forward toward this caring connection despite the financial constraints. And that's your message, Aries. If you resonate with this message, please press the thumbs up button, join Spiritual Revelations Tarot, and I'll see you in the next one, Aries. All right, that completes the readings for today. They will be posted today. And the next reading is for Sunday. All right. And I'll see you in the next readings. Bye.